After 20 years of hosting The Tonight Show with Jay Leno right here on WPTV, this philanthropist, best-selling author, and automotive collector will be delivering family-friendly stand-up at the Kravis Center. Jay, how are you?
Good. Tell a few jokes, try to make a living. That's a gig.
You were in Boca on Tuesday, then you flew back and to your house, and now you're going to come back this weekend. What were you doing in Boca?
I was in Redondo Beach, California, Monday night. Tuesday at noon, I had a corporate date in Boca. And then Tuesday night, I had the Performing Arts Center in Thousand Oaks, California. So yeah, good routing, isn't it? That's what you call a good agent. Yeah. Instead of putting the two California dates and then go to Florida, you put it in between. So you're flying every 6 hours, basically.
What's your show about, Jay?
It's just traditional stand-up comedy. I used to do a lot of politics. I just stopped because it's so divisive. I mean, I find audiences, when you mention a candidate's name, they pause and they have to decide which side you are on the joke before they laugh at the joke. So it is, you just do jokes. Rodney Dangerfield was a mentor and a good friend of mine. And I knew Rodney, God, 50 years. And I had no idea who he voted for. I had no idea if he was a Democrat, but it just didn't come up. And, when you take politics out of the mix, it's like going to, sometimes you just want to go to the movies and see a movie. I don't want to learn about that. I don't want to be educated. I just want to get away from it and enjoy it. And that's kind of the idea here.
Very interesting that you say that, because we're an NBC affiliate. So people make assumptions about everybody that works at Channel 5, but we're also a Fox affiliate. So we confuse people because we're owned by neither company, but they always have something that they're going to say, and you can't
Well, that's
win.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. People will make up their mind, but who do you vote for? Oh, I'm not watching that. In the old days, you just had to watch the news and then you could form your own opinion. Now, if you're one side, you watch Fox News. If the other side, you watch MSNBC News. And both are just, it always made me laugh when I would see like pictures of Obama on Fox. It'd be like, hey, like mad. And then they'd show him on MSNBC. Oh, he'd be smiling, And the same thing. I used to see Romney's picture on MSNBC. He'd be like this when he's running for president. Then on Fox, so he'd be under a golden light with a halo. I mean, it's just very funny. I mean, look, we all have our biases, okay? I think we just sort of, in this the case, we just put it aside, come and enjoy the show. I mean, I think it's a reason a lot of late night ratings are not what they used to be, because I would get angry letters every week from both. Well, Leno, you and your Democratic friends. Well, Leno, you and your Republican buddies. And if I got one of those letters, if I got an equal amount each, this is perfect. This is exactly what it should be. But now it's so obvious. You have to say what you're for, what you're against, how you feel on every issue. I remember talking to Colin Powell, was a very good friend of mine, truly a great American. And I asked him about running for president. He said, Jay, the greatest day is the first day you announce. From that point on, it's downhill. Oh, you voted for that? Oh, I didn't know you like this. Oh, you eat meat? Oh, I'm a vegetarian. Whatever. I mean, every possible issue, it just keeps dividing and dividing and dividing.
Speaking of dividing, intern Ross was just in town with his drag brunch. He was your intern, obviously, famously, like 20 years ago. I worked for the competition, David Letterman, as an intern. And right after Ross came through, and seeing somebody like me that could be out on the air. Are you proud of that?
Yeah, I think, look, this is a very hard business, and you get ahead any way you can, legitimately, of course. And Ross worked hard, and I used to say he was the union of after a bad show, I met a Hooters waitress, and that's how we wound up with Ross the intern, and so. But I've always looked at him as sort of a son, and I've enjoyed it. I didn't realize he's like 40. He's a man now. It's a long time ago, but he was a kid when I know. He was very funny on the show. And he brought a certain effervescence to the program that I liked it. I like, it's a very hard business. And anybody can succeed on any level. Kudos.
Anything I haven't asked you that you want to add?
No, I never asked her. I never feel, here's what people need to know. That was my favorite thing about the Academy Awards people. Everybody knew she had alopecia. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I got my own problems. I didn't know I had alopecia. I didn't know you had alopecia. Right there, so I'm saying. So, no, but you know what I mean? The idea that celebrities think everybody knows. I think, was it Shatner? I think had A lot of you might not know that I have hemorrhoids. No, Bill, I did. I watched Star Trek. It never even occurred to me that you had hemorrhoids. I mean, why would you know that? Why would I want to know that? Just
You know
for
how
fun.
many times they make fun of me for being bald? If I got upset, I'd be slapping everybody.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It gets, I think there's more to it than that, obviously. I can we come to the agreement? Look, open marriages don't work. Okay, I'm sorry. If you want to screw around, just screw around. But let's not pretend that open marriages and I've never seen one of those work out. Maybe there's people that do. I'm not forcing myself on anybody, but something. Will is a good guy. I've known him a long time, and it wasn't the slap that bothered me because that's reaction. It was in the chair yelling the obscenities where you go, whoa. And then to do it again. Well, I mean, you had a minute to clear your head there. You should have taken it, and it didn't clear. And it didn't clear again. I went, oh, there's some emotional thing going on here, and I hope he gets it straightened out. I mean, I don't make fun of him. I'm not making fun of it for that. I like that. I know him. He's always been a decent guy, model citizen, good role model. There's some emotional thing there, and I hope he gets it straightened out.
Absolutely. Jay Leno, Saturday night, Kravis Center. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for taking the time. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.